Hey guys, and welcome back to Princess Serenity's YouTube channel. My name is Stephanie. I'll be your reader today. So, in honor of the beginning of Gemini season, I decided to do a Gemini pick a card reading. So it's going to be focused on Gemini season of 2020. So Geminis are typically flexible, adaptable, smart, analytical. They're very curious and playful energy, and that energy could also be used against you. Due to the current climate, there's a lot of things that's going on and a lot of astrological events. I know there's some planets in retrograde. The one planet that's sticking out to me the most right now is Venus retrograde. So yeah, so today we have 7 piles. So I asked Spirit for guidance. So we got 7 charms today. So that's 7 groups. Okay, so let's just start. And sorry, my nails are not painted, you know, being organic as possible. I just really forgot to paint my nails. Anyway, the first pile is Dimitri from Fire Emblem. Second pile is Paramore Pin. Third pile is Pocky. Fourth pile is Always Crying Pin. Fifth pile is South Italy from the anime. It's so cursed that I forgot his name. Hitalia? Yeah. America from the same anime, Italia. And then our little heart charm. Okay? So again, this is pile number 1. Pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, pile number 4, pile number 5, pile number 6, and pile number 7. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and I'll see you in your pile. Okay, bye. Hey, group number 1, those who picked Fire Emblem Dimitri, this will be your reading. So, this is a massive spread. So, yeah, sorry if everything looks like bumbled up together, but we're gonna get through each card and get the best message we can from this situation. Hopefully this thing doesn't fall mid-message, but you know, we're working with what we got. Okay, so our overall theme for this month is the reverse world. So I don't think there isn't a chapter that's being completed right now. In fact, I think a chapter of your life is being held on hold. I'm also getting heartbreak. So heartbreak, I'm referring to 3 of Wands, reverse 6 of Wands. Ooh, sorry, this is Swords. So this is 3 of Swords, 6 of Wands, and then 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so early on in the season, I see a heartbreak. So it could be a falling out with a friend, a lover, an emotional woo from a relationship you didn't expect. So, and then when 6 of Wands is in reverse, it means like a defeat in ego. So if it was upright, it would say like a victorious win. But what I'm getting from you is like this heartbreak is like a massive set on your ego. You weren't expecting it. You feel like you got the least from the situation. So during Gemini season, it's going to be more of you like repairing your ego. And then we have 10 of Pentacles. So I feel for some of you that you would be the older gentleman having that masculine energy. I have to like emphasize masculine energy for various reasons. But because of this person, the family next door is able to harvest. So your hard work during this season, you may not see it, but others will delight in it. So keep that in mind. Okay, guys? So that's like the first section, but look, I'm going to go through all the cards and then like give a general all. So then we have We have independence, domesticated. Wait, sorry. Domesticity. I don't know why sometimes I can't read in the camera. And then it's like divine feminine. I swear to you guys, I know how to read. So we have independence. Oh my god, what's that word? Domesticity. And then divine feminine in reverse. So what I'm seeing is a rejection of, what's happening is you're rejecting a role, you're rejecting a feminine role that's placed upon you. So for what I'm seeing, for some of you, what could happen for some of you is that someone's expecting you to play a more traditional female role, and you did not want to do that. That wasn't where your calling was at the moment. Like, I don't think you wanted, some of you might have been proposed to and you weren't ready for it. You were not ready to get into that next step of what an ideal feminine woman is, which is fine. Or some of us are just, or some of us, I say, are working through the aspects of femininity, trying to balance out what is domestic life going to look like for us. Okay, so I have the field mouse, which I see success, kangaroo, which is courage in reverse, and then deer, trust. Okay, so let me just see if they have any similar elements. Okay, so I see a struggle with grounding yourself and drive is what I see. So believe in yourself and dare to dream big. So for some of you, what's happening is that people are trying to pigeonhole you into an ideal life of what they believe feminine presenting people should live. So I believe that for some of you, it's like someone wants to get married. People are telling you to stop dreaming so big, dream smaller. Or, hello, the maternity clock is clicking. It's ticking. It's time for you to speed up the process. And some of you guys are just not ready. And you're still in this independent stage. Because that's why it's up right here. So, and this is, you're getting like pressure from like friends, family, even your partner about the situation, and they're just not respecting that. Again, this, you're not ready to like start, like complete this chapter, or even start the chapter. Like, that's why the world is in reverse. Like it's like massive milestones that you're just not ready to achieve at this point. So I think you're not, and that you will be more successful in the future if you continue on your path of like self-discovery and your independence. The only thing is that you're not certain that you're doing the right thing of like delaying what's expected of you. But let me tell you, you are correct, because we can't jump into our next big milestone if we're not ready. Then we'll always have regret or resentment towards the situation, and it's not healthy for us. Like, if we don't need to be in it, then we shouldn't be in it. And I also have the deer spirit. So approach the situation with a light heart. So you just need to trust that the decision you're making for yourself is a good decision. So we also have retreat. Let your friends help you. Look out for pay attention to the red flags. Okay. Ooh, I don't know why it's so hard to talk sometimes. So you just need to remove yourself from the situation, see from a distance, meditate, find a quiet place, and then just think, like, is it the decision that people are pressuring you, is it actually something you want, or is it something you want eventually? And I say people are pressuring you because, well, that came out of my mouth without me thinking about it. So I feel like a lot of you are being pressured to make the correct decision, whatever that means. your friends help. So you have friends who have been in this situation before, and you should seek out their advice so that you can like figure out ways to overcome it. Also, I think it'll be a good support group, and you like be able to open yourself up to these friends that you originally thought you had nothing in common with. Pay attention to red flags. Don't like, this is a romance angel deck, so it could be about a lover, but I really truly think it's more about pay attention to problems that you just don't want to be a part of. Like, this life people are envisioning for you is not the life you want. What this season's teaching you is that you are building the foundation for the future family you're gonna have. But right now, you're not the family. You're this older gentleman who's sitting with his dogs, just basking in it. But he's gotten there because he's planted the seeds for the next generation. So you're just right here, right now. You're trying to be the stepping stone or the cornerstone for your family. Okay, and then I'm gonna do charms. So like 1 second. So I put these cards away. So yeah, you guys need to be a little bit more grounded and have a more of a drive about the situation. I think what's happening for some people is that they know they don't want to be the ideal housewife, or they have bigger plans in the future, or they're realizing that their partner isn't the person they thought they were because of the red flags. But it's hard to explain that to people when they're not in the situation. They're probably like, oh, you're overthinking it. Men are just like that. You know, it's up to us to like help them along. And yeah. Be mindful of that type of energy. Okay. So, let's see here. Cry baby. Dimitri. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of like spirit stuff. Meh. Yeah, you don't like the situation you're in right now. This season's a season about like removing yourself from like energy that you don't want to be in. I got the evil eye, which is a protection gem. So you need protection during this transition of your life. This situation is making you feel miserable. Like, aw. You want to go and discover new things, and you just want to enjoy life right now. What I'm seeing, I also got the sword of Archangel Michael, so it's about protection. So pray to him for guided protection, and the key for Saint Peter to heaven. So this is the key to get into your version of heaven. You know, heaven can also be a place on earth. So we have the light and dark, so like duality, which makes sense for Gemini season. So like there's two sides of you. Like one's like, I should do what's expected. The other side that's just like, but what if I actually follow what I want to do? Like I want to live my life. I also get an energy that you guys are not ready to settle down at this point. I'm getting like a very flirtatious energy. Like, which makes sense because Gemini is also a very flirtatious sign. So... and this too, so we have Tear, so she gives off one serious demeanor. So a lot of people assume that this is the life you want. Like you want the serious, easy, it's not easy, like the serious stereotypical life that people envision. But there's a side of you that most people don't see, that like it's not traditional role. Like the way people are phrasing traditional roles is not the way you want to phrase it. But you haven't seen another example, so it's like freaking you out. So you're not ready yet, and you're trying to find your own heaven. You're gonna find a friend group that's gonna understand the struggle that you're going through. And then just going off of this charm as well, Dimitri's a little closed off, so like he's not ready to receive the help from others at this point. But what I'm getting is that you're not ready to get to the next step that people are demanding you to do. So yeah, that's your reading group number 1 for Gemini season. Take a step back, breathe, and do what your heart tells you to do. I know that sometimes we're ruled by logic, but for this situation, is I don't see you're struggling with money. What I see is a possibility of being scared of missing an opportunity, but if it's not right for you, the timing's not right, then and you are meant to be with the person that you want to be with, the universe will send them back to you or send someone better. You always have to think of it that way. It's like, I'm not the same 18-year-old girl I was when I first originally said I want to do this. I'm now 25 and I want to do X, Y, and Z instead. Like, I don't want to be inside a house by myself all hours of the day. I still want to go outside and meet people. Again, it's just things to think about. But yeah, so that's your reading. If you like this video, please like, comment if any of this resonated. I am very curious. I also have an Etsy shop if you like a more personalized reading. I also have other social media handlings, Instagram and Tumblr. You can follow me on both, and I'll see you for the next one. Okay, bye. Hey, pile number 2, those who picked the Paramore pin. Oops, sorry, this is a lot of cards. I gotta figure out a better way to do this in the future. Because I have so much Oracle cards now. Yeah, this is going to be your reading. So, Paramore pin. Okay, so the overall theme for Gemini season is going to be releasing your devil. So you're going to remove bondage from yourself. Like, when I say bondage, I mean like, this could be credit card debt. This could be a job that's no longer serving you. This could be a toxic relationship. It could also, for others, it could be lack of passion for a specific thing. So like sometimes the devil like is about it could be about lust. So it could be a lust of life. It could be for creative ideas, that type of sense. So what I have here is the beginning of it. It's going to be a good balancing act from day and night. So from your like job aspect into your personal life, like you're working on juggling that. But then I have the 7 of Swords in reverse. So I feel like you're going to meet someone who you didn't realize someone lied. You're going to meet a liar. Like, it's going to be revealed to you that someone lied, or like a truth. I'm not going to say it was hidden. Like, it's not that it's hidden. It's like a truth is revealed from someone else that you didn't expect is what this card gives me. And then we have the Chariot in reverse. So yeah, the drive is not as passionate as it was before, which is what like what I'm getting from the Devil card in reverse. So it's not like as like the drive to life isn't as like thrilling as it was before. Like I think for some of you, the balancing act between work and personal is like finally getting to you, and like there's like a crack. So we also have inner strength in reverse, divine feminine, and then wisdom in reverse. So yeah, I think the inner peace that you've created around your balancing act is like crumbling. For some of you, I feel like you do a lot of masculine like tasks. You have to be a hard boss for people, and it's like tiring you out, and you just want to be more feminine about situations. Like you want to be more emotional, like you want to care, but like your job is like telling you like that's not the way to do it. And then wisdom, where it's like you're going against your intuition when it comes to like being more emotional. Like oh, if you show too much emotion, like it's a display of weakness, and like that's what's bothering you. Like that's also part of releasing the bondage, like releasing other people's opinions about how we need to do our work, right? So then we have spiritual, that is the same, spiritual soul growth, Growth is never easy. Have faith and trust in the journey. So yeah, if you guys feel like maybe you need a different approach of a situation, do it. Your intuition is telling you because you've tried multiple times to do what other people are saying and it's still not working out for you. So, and then I see a lot of like rabbits. So I'm gonna so maybe a rabbit's important to you guys. I mean, there's owl too, but that's kind of like a given with Athena. So takes what resonates. We also have kangaroo in reverse, so you guys are not very courageous about the decision, following your intuition. And then army of life. So this is the time to, like, usually this card upright means like ask people for their opinions and their thoughts. This is not the time for that. You've already asked for enough opinions, you've already asked for enough advice, and people have given to you, and it has now worked in your favor, which is why wisdom is in reverse. You need to be able to decide, hey, so what they say is not helping me in my current situation, so let me do what I think is best. Like, we have to get to the point where we have to trust in ourselves to do the right thing, okay? And then for those who are interested in romance, we have the honeymoon, flirt, and attraction. So a lot of you are going to do a lot of online dating. That's just the nature of what the world is right now. So yeah, I feel like for you is going to be like, because you haven't dated in a while, it's going to be this, like, I'm not going to say overwhelming, like a positive, like a positive reinforcement. It's like, oh, I still got it. Like, I still got it. Like, you're like this is great. Like, believe it or not, like this dating atmosphere is like you thrive in it, and it's so easy for you to flirt with people, and then like you're enjoying the attention. Like, you like this energy, like, which makes sense because again, Gemini is like the flirtation like period. So I'm actually not surprised at all. I don't see anything about soulmate or any of that, but like it's a good time to just, you know, just flaunt, be like, I still got it, but yeah, it's time for you guys to listen to your inner voice, most definitely. I have to figure out a better way to do this. A real better way. But still learning, guys, you know. And doing some charms for you guys. Okay. Alright, cool. Yeah, you're trying to make your own little piece of heaven here. I see some of you might travel or might be talking to a foreigner. Some of you are into anime, which is great because so am I. So also I see a series of manipulation mind games when it comes to romance, which is fine because you guys are going to be doing online dating, so it's okay. And there's going to be a lot of mystery into the connections. You're going to be showing a slightly false face, which is fine because your situation is difficult, but you're going to like try to make the most of it. But remember to give some time for yourself. That's also important with the honeymoon card. For some of you guys, I don't think you're ready for anything too serious. It's just a good time to like just flaunt. It's like feel like you still have the attraction energy. So yeah, a lot of growth I see for you guys. Like dealing with duality, because her power is like light and dark magic manipulation. But then you guys also give off, or like, but it's the same thing, kind of. So she's the mature character, she's a childish character, right? So you guys have like a duality to you. So sometimes you want to be childish, but then sometimes you have to pick the mature card. And that's a little difficult for you guys. And then you're going to be authentic. Yeah, another bit of childish energy. That attempts to be mature. yeah, and then we got Paramore, which is like love, like pinky promise, like not pinky promise, cross fingers. So I think it's like playful energy, like playful romance energy at this point. And then another like bit of mystery here. So you don't know what's in store for you. But I still also say that you're a very like confident person. But yeah, like that, this is your reading, group number 2. I see a lot of like online manipulation, like mind games about dating. You're gonna be authentic self, but like there's two upsides to you that you're like realizing while you're dating online, and you're just trying to survive this season, which I totally got. And if you like this video, please like. If this resonated, please leave a comment. I also have an Etsy shop where I give video readings for $35. If you're interested in that, please click on the description box down below. I also have a Tumblr and Instagram account, so you can follow me there for any updates or just my randomness. Yeah, and I hope you enjoyed your reading. Bye, guys. Hey, pile number 3, those who picked the Pocky pin, this will be your reading. So, let's see. So for the overall theme for Gemini season is going to be like reverse sun. So it's like a small victory, which is like great because, you know, better something than nothing. But we gotta be positive, guys. So there's gonna be an abrupt romantic like confession from someone that we were not expecting. Not surprising to me. It's kind of, everyone's saying that this is the time for like soul connections and soulmates to like occur, which I know it's a little difficult. It seems a little difficult because of quarantine, but like online dating's a thing, and this is the time of Aquarius, well, the age of Aquarius, so a lot of unconventional things may occur. We also have the Four of Swords, so it's a time to relax and take a break, to rewind our gears. Like, it's just a time of rest. And then we have Five of Swords. So for me, Five of Swords, it's like someone is upright. I mean, someone's giving up like a false face to me. But when it's reversed, I believe that this person's like revealing a side to them that you did not know existed beforehand. So the unexpected emotional message could be from a lover, a friend, or someone that you have a deep connection to. It goes to be family. But I see a lot of this is like mind, like a mind trip. So like you need to rest in order to be able to accept the truth they're about to give you about their a side of them that you didn't know, which makes sense because this is Gemini season, so it's going to be like revealing another face that you didn't know, right? So then we have the cat spirit. Speak your truth, have strength, faith, and conviction in your voice is never been more needed. And then the sun, which we have a sun in reverse. So your victory will come when you tell this person how you feel and what they're doing with yourself. So the elements in this card is both air and earth. Sorry guys, my head's like spinning. This is so much energy. Excuse me. So yeah, this also still makes sense because it's about Gemini is an air sign. It's also about conversation, communication. Then we have the polar bear spirit, nurture. Allow any anxiety and worries to be gently released and offered up to be healed. So yeah, this is about resting. Any thoughts or negative associations you have with the person that's going to reveal, just give that to spirit, give that to God, give it to the universe to like purify it, to like help you have a clear mind while you're doing the situation. And then, okay, conservation. consideration. Yeah, consideration. Make conscious choices. So before you X the person out of your life forever and ever and ever, decide if the reveal is as bad as it seems. To each one, their own, like, everyone's situation is different, so I'm not going to go in too deep into that. If you want that, I would suggest to get a personal reading. But some situations are not that deep. Like, some people, like, polar bears are left-handed. If the person tells you all of a sudden, I'm actually left-handed, or I'm actually ambidextrous, like, it's not the time to, like, oh my god, you didn't tell me that. Like, I don't think that makes sense. But some people are like that. So I got 2 water signs. It's going to be an emotional conversation. It's like an emotional mind situation for most people. But air is about communication. So you have to be able to communicate your feelings correctly if you want the situation to work in your favor, okay? So then we also have renewal, enchantment, release in reverse. So once this reveal is made known, you're gonna feel brand new about the situation. You're going to it's gonna, and the chances like you manifested for this person to come back. For some of you guys, people are coming back from the past. Again, it's that season because it's in we're in Venus retrograde. So you manifest this person to come back, and they revealed a new side to them. So you're like looking forward to that. Okay, and then release is like you didn't let this person go, so that's why like some of you are like excited that they're coming back, but then also remember you have to have is consider, but I keep hearing the word consideration. So you have to like consider why this person left you and consider the situation a little more. Like some of you guys are a little bit too ready to bring this person back, and some of them might not even deserve it. So we get to know each other, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens, right? So this is coming back to reverse 5 of Swords. So you're gonna learn a new side to this person that you've been talking to or been like manifesting to come back into your life. Again, I say this, coming back to your life, or if you don't know this person at all, this could be a past soulmate. But I think for a lot of you guys, it's someone that you wanted back because they're just the nature of this retrograde, and it's safe for you to love. For some of you, you can go back to this person because the situation has changed for them to be in a positive way, but you have to have had the conversation so that your relationship is a healthy one, okay guys? Because I'm also getting like some of you guys are like had some weird toxic tendencies. Maybe it's because you guys dated in your teen years. That's why to me Pocky is like a like an innocent little romance. So like you probably did like toxic weird stuff when you were like kids and was like, oh, why would you look at this person if we're dating? And it's just like, I was just looking at them like it's not that big of a deal. And like my stand keeps falling because most likely true for some of you guys, and like this person's energy is upset that I'm even calling them out on it, but it's true. Like it's not that serious. It was never that serious. So sorry. Woo. Okay. So I'm going to go and pull some charms, and that'll be your reading. So, but yeah, guys, I see romantic interest coming back. It's Gemini season. Honestly, just be mindful. They're gonna have some great flirt lines. You're gonna be kind of like surprised they would even say things like that. Their flirting game's gonna be good too. Okay. Cat. Yeah. Okay. So I'm getting that this something. What's that? Hold on. Nope. Okay, so what I'm getting for some of you is that this person, and or you, is a very flirtatious person. I'm also getting, like, again, about innocence, like little pinkies, like it's a lot of flirtation energy right here. But I'm also getting a yikes. So this person was, like, again, I think problematic and very mischievous. And they just want to have a good time, like they enjoy simple pleasures. But for some of you, could be your soulmate, because this is one half of a soulmate charm for me. But I also see a lot of, like, hot and cold energy. So, like, this might be the side to them, like, let me go back. So yeah, going back to these two cards, revealing a side to them that they did not show you in your previous relationship with them, and then getting to know each other. So you have to get to know this person more in order for them to reveal, like, a softer, sweeter side to you than you did before. Again, for some of you guys, this is like a strong connection, or for others, it's not as, like, deep. What do I mean, like, when I say, like, not as deep? It's like, some of you is a soulmate, some of you is just a what's that word called? A karmic relation for some of you guys. Again, this is for a selected few of you. But yeah, that's your reading for Gemini season. I see a relationship coming back from the past that was a little problematic, but, like, people have grown and people are going to show a different side to them. It's going to feel like for some of you, reliving, like, a high school romance all over again, and it's gonna be playful and fun. And yeah, that's your reading. Please like this video if you enjoyed this reading. Comment if this video resonated with you. I also have an Etsy shop. All my readings are $35, and they'll be filmed just like this. And then I have a Tumblr and an Instagram account. You guys can follow me there, and I hope to see you next reading. Okay, bye guys. Hey, group number 4, those who picked the always crying pin, this will be your reading. Okay, so for the season of Gemini, the overall theme is going to be the Magician. So that's about manifestation. So this is a good time to envision what you guys want. I'm not gonna say, like, it's a time to, like, plan, because Gemini is not really about planning. They're kind of a little fickle in that sense, but it's more of a time to, like, reevaluate, or sorry, that word does not sound right. To look at your original plan with the new fresh eyes. That's what I'm getting from this. To create a vision board. This is not the time to create a 5-year plan, though. Kind of missed that sale with Taurus season. They're a little bit more sturdy, but this is, like, a good plan to, like, a good time to, like, start manifesting, like, little seeds of what you might want. It's also about communication as well, which is within season for Gemini. So learning how to communicate what we want, what's needed, like, that sense, and just to know, like, there is power in your words. Okay, so we have Temperance, the Moon, and then 10 of Pentacles. So let me put this to the side so you guys don't see it. So for Temperance, for a lot of you, it's about rebalancing things that are imbalanced. And it's also about divine timing. So for those who are manifesting or have been manifesting for a while, it's not the time yet for your manifestation. For some of you, it's also time for you to reevaluate how you're living your life. Some of you might be drinking too much alcohol at this point in time. Please be mindful of that. Drink a little bit more water. Eat a little more healthier food. The Moon is about mystique and secrets. So there's a secret that's... The secret is the secret of your manifestation, how it's going to come out. Like, the universe is not going to let you know how that's going to look like, is what this card is saying. So you're the little bug that's, like, trying to get into the full moon energy. So a lot of you guys have been manifesting many a full moon. So you're, like, trying to get to that energy at this point, but you're not there yet. And then I see the 10 of Pentacles. So I do see a number of you are going to be surprised by a bounty that you were not expecting to get. Even though you put the work for in. So I like, that's the part I don't understand. Like, maybe you thought your manifestation was gonna come out one way, but then it came out a completely different way. But like, you're still happy, like it's somewhat manifested, but not exactly what you wanted. Which I have to let you guys know, manifestation is not about complete control. It's about letting the universe do what the universe does best, which is astonish and surprise us. Okay? So then we have connect to earth in reverse. Well, connect to nature in reverse. Light. And boldness. Okay, so some of you guys are not grounded in your thinking, which I get because we're in retrograde right now. We're actually gonna have a retrograde in the middle of Gemini season, if I'm not mistaken. A Mercury retrograde, which is funny because it's a Sailor Mercury. So yeah, it goes. So remember to keep yourself grounded during that situation. I would say light is about like knowing that the darkest time, like the mystery of it all is gonna occur, and you're gonna be so happy about the way things are turning out rather than when you try to control it. And then boldness is about just like relaxing and calm down. This is not the time to make big drastic moves. This is time to just let the universe does what it does best. Okay. We also have feel my which means success in reverse. Antelope is new paths. Consider whether you're happy on your current path. And then rabbit spirit, sensitive soul. So for some of you, what I'm getting is that which is what the imbalance is that you're living a lifestyle that you don't actually want to live, which is what it's like keeping it like, which is why your manifestation is coming out in a mysterious way, because from the way you're currently living your life, it's not going to make sense about how you're going to get to the 10 of Pentacles for some of you. But you'll be surprised. Again, the universe does many a thing. It is not limited by our means and our understanding at all. It does what it will. So if you continue down this path, you're not going to reach success that you want. So for some of you guys, there is another option. I know sometimes I was reading a book called Crucial Conversations, and the way to achieve what you want in a crucial conversation, thank you, is to always look for your goal and always remember there's a third way out of a situation. So keep that in mind. There's always a way out of a situation. You just may not see it. So we also have sensitive soul on rabbit spirit in reverse. So it's not the time to like cut people off and be like, I don't want to deal with you anymore because you're causing me bad luck or any of that. It's not the time for that. Some of you guys want to move a little bit too fast. You want to move faster than what the universe is allowing you to do. And because of that, you guys are like getting a little like annoyed and irritated that things are not working out the way you want it to. But, you know, just let it do. Words, guys. It's a lot of energy. I'm feeling a lot of people are going to watch this video, maybe even this group, and I'm just like getting very overwhelmed. Okay, so we have love yourself first, forgiving and learning, and trust. Okay, so love yourself first. Some of you guys need to practice self-love before the manifestation occurs, or love yourself during the manifestation. I know a lot of you guys are going through a lot of heartbreak or just self-esteem issues, which is why you're always feeling sad, depressed, and like always teary-eyed. So we have to learn to forgive. We have to forgive those who have hurt us, and we have to forgive ourselves for hurting ourselves. I know most people don't talk about that, but sometimes we are problematic within our own selves. Sometimes we don't eat enough food because of our attempt to try to fit into a society's ideal. Sometimes we don't drink enough water, we don't walk, we don't listen to when our bodies are tense. This is a time to like really pay attention to ourselves and to learn and to relearn our bodies. Like, this is why this card came in reverse. Connect to earth, because some of you guys are off balance and need to learn how to take care of yourselves. Okay? And we have to trust. So you have to trust in the universe, that the universe is going to take care of you. And I know it's very difficult to trust in the universe considering what's happening right now in 2020, but you have to always try to look at the silver lining, even if you think there isn't one. Okay? So and I'm just going to go and pull some charms for you guys. Okay. So what I'm getting is that for a few of you, you're having... Whoop. Okay, maybe a lot of you. Or I'm going to keep going with a few of you. Okay, so we have... Ravenclaw, meh. Spider-Man, Hearts, yeah, Dimitri, Dear, Subs not dubs, Michael. Okay. So what I'm getting from you guys is that you have a friend group that you're no longer close to, and that hurts you. So that's probably what one of the, again, Mercury slash Magician and Mercury the Sailor Scout. Mercury might be will be in retrograde in the middle of Gemini season. So you guys will, in Gemini season, have some difficulties with a friend group of yours. I see it's going to be a little annoying. I do see a lot of playful energy for Gemini. 707 is a Gemini, if I remember correctly. I think he is. So then we have Archangel Michael's sword, which is protection. We have a Game Boy Color, nostalgia. So we're going to have nostalgia for our friend group. And then some of you guys are going to pull up a cold front. Try not to do that because you're going to isolate yourself more if you do it. And then we have Dimitri. So for those of you who are dealing with romance, let me pull those romance angel cards again. Yeah, so love yourself first, forgiving and learning, and then trust. Some of you guys just need to trust in the relationship. It's like your kind warm hands, may they cling to mine forevermore. So for some of you, you get to trust that your partner is serious about the relationship just as you are. It's a time for creativity, which is great because Gemini is like adapters. They're very flexible. This is a time to like discover new parts of yourself. When I got this pin, the Spider-Man was new, so like that's why I'm getting that type of energy. Like creative new energy is gonna come your way. Subs not dubs, about originals, and some of you guys just want to be playful. Again, I'm getting like two, you guys show like one face with some people and then a different face, but like most of you guys are like upset about the decisions you guys make. So that's your reading for this season. My advice to you guys is to be mindful of your words, be mindful of definitely Mercury retrograde, because every other reading I've been doing so far hasn't mentioned it, but you guys are like, that's like present. So be careful of how you word things, because this character Felix, he cuts words deep, and yeah, and also don't be surprised if people also hurt your feelings too, because you know, again, Mercury retrograde. And I think it's going to be really hard this year because since a lot of people are social distancing, the idea of technology breaking or like internet like going haywire is like nightmarish, but it is a real possibility. So just take it one step at a time, guys. And I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you like this video, please like it, please. And if this reading resonated, please comment. What else? I have an Instagram, a Tumblr, and an Etsy shop. My Etsy shop, all my readings are $35. It'll be in the same format as this. I swear you'll be more organized. I swear. Yeah, and please subscribe if you want to see more of my videos, and I hope to see you next time. Okay, bye guys. Hey, group number 5, those who picked North Italy from the anime Hitalia. Oh, this is not, this isn't even Italy, this is Spain. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Spain. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna be your reading. So the season of Gemini, I'm getting the devil energy for you guys. There are 2 distinct readings for this one, which is fine. It's fine. One of them is going to be about passion, creativity, and the other one's going to be about me just telling you guys, what are you doing? Stop, please. So we have the World in reverse, 4 of Swords in reverse, and then Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So a lot of reverse energy, which means blockages, which is fine. So what I'm getting is that a current life lesson or chapter in your life is not ready to close exactly. For some of you guys, it's you want to hold on to the old like world. And when I mean like old world, I mean like before the pandemic. Like you guys want to go back to your old lives. Like you still haven't mastered a routine about this new life you're living. Like a lot of you guys are like restless. Like you don't want to rest anymore. You want to go to the next thing. Like you just want to keep moving, like keep going forward. It's bothering you because you can't. Like this, like you have to rest. Like you guys are still not accepting that part yet of like slowing down. I say that because I see it. I also see some of you guys are not accepting closures of traditional roles in relationships. Why am I saying that? You will see. So then I pulled the butterfly spirit, emerging, taking the leap of faith, but I pulled the spider in reverse and the swan in reverse. Okay, so you guys are taking a leap of faith, but how do I explain this? Like, how do I explain this? Like, you want to jump, but you don't know where to jump to. Is how I'm looking at it. Like, you don't know where in the universe you belong in at the moment, and your transformation is pretty apparent. It is not a secret of transformation. I would say it's rather ugly. I feel like some of you probably like shaved your heads or cut your hair really badly or like did a really like weird thing, and you're kind of just like, this is just what it is now, and power to you. But like, yeah, it's a lot going on in this energy, guys. I also have rebirth, renewal, and passion. So I see a lot of you guys are doing online shopping. I'm saying this because the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse and Pentacles is about money, and Aphrodite is there. You guys are buying things that you guys would not have bought originally. So to handle the upset of the world, just in pause, you guys have gotten a lot of like material items to try to like satisfy that need. But like the drastic change you did, like that renewal, like that haircut is what you needed to feel refreshed. So like you guys are right now like clenching on like on it for all the material goods that you guys have. Relationship though is a little interesting, which is why I'm like some of you guys. So we have religious factor. So your love relationship is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Past life relationship. You have known each other before and then flirt. So some of you guys are meeting your soulmates, and it's gonna be a beautiful period for you guys. Lots of love, a lot of flirtatious texts. We are in the season Gemini, so I would not be surprised with technology, flirting number one, and yeah. Now for some of you that I feel are going to be talking to your ex, and you're going to be flirting with this ex, and this ex is not good for you. This is also for a select few of you. I need to say that. So we also have patience, expression, share your wisdom. So again, be patient with the situation. Yes, I understand, like, some of us have cabin fever. I get it. I've been in my house with my family now for over 50 days. So I'm with you, but I'd rather be safe than sorry, to be honest with you guys. And I'm getting this energy, like I'm rubbing my face because a lot of you are just tired of being home. And I really do get it. But again, you'd rather be safe than sorry. Yeah, some of you guys are very creative because I'm getting with the double energy and the passion. That you have different ways of expressing yourself. Some might be via dance. I feel like videotaping yourself, and then a lot of selfies. I guess you guys are like messing around along with makeup and like just being abnormally silly because you have nothing better to do, which that makes sense. So share your wisdom is just like also sharing like your creativity with the world. So yeah, if you want to be quirky as heck, do it. This is the time to do it. If you want to be internet famous, I mean, like, right now is the best time, because honestly, what else does anyone have to do? Unless you're an essential worker. In that case, like, this ring's a little different if you're an essential worker. It's more like you don't have time to rest, so you're gonna get upset about that. You don't actually, some of you guys may not understand even why you're deemed essential. Beforehand, you weren't deemed any of that. And it's like reevaluating, like, what do you want in your life? Because after this, a lot of jobs are going to be looked at differently. I can guarantee you that. A lot of jobs that people do not seem necessary are going to be viewed in a completely different light. Okay. And jobs people thought were essential are no longer considered essential. Alright. Okay, we have the fake twins Gemini season. Definitely. Gemini season. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, see? Creativity. Oh. Yep. I'm getting a lot of like Saint Michael. Maybe I need to look him up if one of his days is in June. Could be. Okay. So what I'm getting, it's confirmation to me 100% is that some of you guys have been buying a lot of things online and you need to stop. Like, You're racking up credit card debt. Some of y'all need to stop. Please. Please. Gemini season. This is the sword of St. Michael's. This is for protection. So pray to St. Michael for your protection during the season, because I know it's difficult for you, and some of you guys might suffer from a lot of negative thoughts during this crisis. Just pray for him for his protection. Yeah, I see a lot of playful text messaging messages. And you're gonna play cutesy about it too, even though like you're a huge flirt. And you're a huge flirt. Okay. So I see for the person you're talking to at this point, they may come off like a little cocky, but like they have a good heart. Yeah, these two, cocky but good heart. Might meet them through a friend group or like online friends, like yeah, brand new friend group. Also, I was wanting to say, some of you guys are eating more than necessary, which I get. Again, we're in quarantine. For some of us, or social distancing, but be mindful of your eating habits. I see a lot of like original ideas coming out from this time period. If you really focus on it, it's gonna be a lot of like creative endeavors. You might be doing a lot of Zoom meetings and like being silly on Zoom. I think the same thing. Not that they're not the same thing, I think. No. I feel like some of you guys are like, I see duality, but I feel like one person is ready and the other person isn't. That's what I'm getting. One person is right. Like, I see the twins. I see like two sides of the same coin, and I see that energy, but I'm also seeing like some of you guys are not ready, or it's like you're part of the same soul family, but like that's not your twin, if you know what I mean. Like, it's not your twin flame. And yeah, that's my reading for you guys. If you like this reading, please subscribe. If you like this video, please like it. If it resonated, please comment down below. I have an Etsy shop. All my readings are $35. It'll be video format similar to this. It'll be much more specific in a personal reading than in a pick a card. What else am I gonna say? I have an Instagram and Tumblr. You can find all the information down below. And I hope to see you in the next video. Okay, bye. Enjoy your rest of your day or night. Hey, pile number 6. Those who picked America from I forgot the name of the anime. Sorry, it's a lot of energy, guys. When you're doing general readings, it's not like you're pinpointing one person. You're pointing like a lot of people's energy. So it's a very taxing task, but doesn't matter. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so for Gemini season, for group number 6, I see the world in reverse. So we're not ready to let go of some chapters yet, which is fine. Or like just because the world feels like at pause. So it's kind of like you were going to complete something, but then you just couldn't. So what I'm also getting from this group. So we have reverse 4 of chalices, reverse 6 of wands, and the hermit. Okay, so you guys are done feeling apathy. There we go. You guys are done feeling apathy. You guys are done feeling like, woe is me. This actually did affect your ego a little bit when you started realizing the world doesn't revolve around you and your personal like feelings about what's happening. So you're being asked to like go deep in yourself and to find your meaning, to find your North Star is what's happening. So we have inner peace, transcendence in reverse, and compassion in reverse. So what I'm getting here is that here's the time to like try to make peace of the situation. You're not exactly ready to get to the next step of your spiritual growth, but you're taking the steps to go there. And compassion is now compassion is in reverse. So I feel like for some of you guys, you overindulge yourselves and like put yourself in a higher pillar than necessary. What else? Herman is also Virgo, so I think it gets like perfectionist, and it's just kind of like, I need it to be this specific way. I need it to be that specific way. If it's not that way, then I don't want it. And it's like, please, guys, it's not how God, Spirit, Universe works at all. You guys just got the energy of apathy and like rejecting blessings, and you're learning that you have to like take the blessings as given to you, even though it bothers your very soul. But that's where we have to like, that when I say we, I'm talking as a collective, where you have to be able to grow to be the person that is willing to accept help from others, right? So that like you have to make peace with the fact that in the end of the day you still do need others, because accepting blessings is going to give you abundance. You're going to be successful. And once you start taking things like that, you're going to get a transformation. Like, you're going to be considered a different person once you start accepting the help of others during Gemini season. So you have retreat. To me, this is about social distancing, romantic feelings. So some of you guys might be meeting someone via internet, and then new love. So new relationship, new romantic interest. Like, this is a time to do a lot of online dating regardless, because that's kind of what Gemini is good for. Online dating. Let me see your charms. It's always a group that feels like it's shorter than others, but I think it's because some of your messages are just straightforward, so be happy. Okay, so let's push these to the side so that the charms are in center place. I'm also getting a lot of creative energy, but like, again, I'm not surprised, because so like the other thing where I'm not surprised about a lot of like new romance stuff happening is because Gemini in tarot is representative with the lovers, so it could be season of lovers too. So I'm again not surprised about much. I see a lot of mischief. Ooh, I see a dove. It's here again. Game Boy. Color. Keychain. Okay. So I see that you guys are being very cold and manipulative. Some of you guys are being cold and manipulative. Some of you guys are planning out very very meticulously. Some of you guys are at this point. I think that's with the season. Just remember not to be a jerk about it. Yeah, a lot of creative energy. So you're being like very focused about how you want yourself to be presented. So yeah, I also see a lot of nostalgia. Yeah, two sides to you. Like, you're showing off a happy face, but you're actually in pain. I see the dove spirit, so most of you guys want to like be free from the situation that you're currently in, and you want to travel, but that might not be the case for you. And I see a lot of mischief as well. You just want to have a good time, but like, it's bothering you, you can't. Which I get, you know, we're in quarantine. And I see a lot of you guys are who picked this might be American, or might have like a American significant other. Yeah, like, lack of freedom, why the bird spirit would be out, will be because of quarantine, where you have to retreat, where it's like it's time to disconnect from the world for you guys. Again, yeah, I just see like learning to accept things and to accept the kindness of people that you care about is another massive one here. And yeah, and that's your reading for this season. If you like this video, please like. If this resonated, please leave a comment. Let me know about the readings particular. Really reached out to you. Also, I have an Instagram and a Tumblr. You can follow me there. I have an Etsy shop as well, which will be much more detailed, I swear to you. All my readings are $35, and it'll be taped and then mailed to you. And I hope to see you in my next reading. Okay, bye. Have a nice day or evening. Later. Okay, last but not least, group number 7, those who pick the pink heart. This reading is for you for Gemini season. Okay, so every group had a little touch of romance. Some were like soulmates, some were like maybe twin flames, some weren't. This group, if you're not interested in romance, please pick another pile, because this one is 100% about love. Like, I can't even deny it. So we have like the overall theme of Gemini season is reverse strength. So a lot of you guys had your walls like up, which I get, but your walls are being crumbled down, your guards being let go. We have the Queen of Chalices, 2 of Chalices, and then 4 of Wands. So yeah, a lot of you guys are emotionally mature for this connection that I'm about to explain. So this could be either twin flame or soulmate. And then 4 of Wands traditionally for most decks is a romance, like marriage card, or like environment or home. So yeah, some of you guys might be meeting the person you're gonna marry, because you're in an emotionally mature place in your life, and you're letting go of your guard. So we have flirting, because you guys are gonna meet them flirting. It's be very soon. This connection is gonna occur, and then let go of trust issues. So just let it happen naturally. Is what I'm getting. So we have take a leap of faith. So trust in the connection. We have the flamingo, which is unity heart. You are being called to work on collective healing. So you and this person are going to heal each other. Another thing about the flamingo spirit is that sometimes we feel that we don't want to be in a relationship because we still want to be individuals, but there's nothing wrong with being an individual in the group. So you guys are both going to be 2 unique people, and at first you're going to be a little weirded out by it, but then also you're going to realize that it's great that someone else is just as weird as you, because at least someone else can finally understand who you are. And we also have the Phoenix spirit, which is like empowerment. Fire activations bring creative and spiritual freedom. So fire is also about passion, and there could be a lot of passion in this relationship, which is going to help fuel creative projects that you have, or just be creative about how you show each other your love. So yeah, we have pleasure, which I was talking about, determination, and then inspiration in reverse. So sometimes when we're creatives, we don't do something until we are inspired, and that causes a lot of major delays or a lot of abandoned projects because of that type of thing. But we have to learn how to be diligent, and to, if we want to see a project finish and want to see it something like come through, we have to like learn to plan that into our schedule and into our lives. And yeah, like a lot of like passion, when I say passion, what I'm talking about is like creativity in like art. It could also be about the rated our stuff. But you will be very creative in that as well. I would not be surprised at all. You guys are learning each other, and it'll be very fun. Like, we're in Gemini season, so it's gonna be a lot of like flirtation. I could picture a lot of text messages that are very fiery. I'll leave that there. So I'm gonna pull out your your charms. Okay. I'm seeing like there's a lot of repeating peeps today. Oh. Okay. So again, this is about romantic love. Like, you guys are gonna be passionate, but it's gonna be based off of romantic love. You're gonna have a good time. I'm getting the crybaby, but not like out of sadness. Like, you're just gonna be just so happy you met this person. Like, oh, I've waited so long for this. I'm so happy that we met. Like, that's the type of energy I'm getting. Not today, Satan. So you have dealt in the past with a lot of like people like messing you up, a lot of like negative energy about like things, and then this person's coming up and it's like, you are not taking away my sunshine, not today. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that you're the divine feminine who's watching this. Sailor Moon. So it's like a new beginning, like you're maturing in the situation. Like from the crybaby that's like, oh, everyone takes everything away from me, to like, no, like I deserve this and I needed this, and that's it. So I'm also getting your kind worn hands, may they cling to mine forevermore. Like, yeah, it sounds like a proposal. Yeah, fun, energy, food, and friendship. Like, a lot of you guys are gonna meet people via friends. Like, I would not be surprised if one of you guys met via a friend's like birthday party Zoom meeting, like a birthday Zoom meeting. I would not be surprised if that were to happen. We are in Gemini. They adapt and they love technology, so we are figuring out ways to make these Zoom parties feel more inclusive than before. And yeah, that's your reading, group number 7. So again, I see a lot of romance in this. Like, enjoy Gemini season, because you're gonna get to know the person that you might spend the rest of your life with, and you're gonna be so grateful for him or them. They are coming out as a very masculine energy, which is why I said him. So or that could be their preferred pronoun. Yeah, so if you like this video, please like. If this resonated, please comment and let me know so I can chat with you guys. I love chatting with my viewers. I also have an Etsy shop. If you like a more personalized reading, check that out. It'll also be in video format, so you guys keep that tape forever and ever and replay it until, the internet servers die. And then I have an Instagram and a Tumblr. And yeah, and I hope to see you for the next reading. If you like this channel, please subscribe. That too. And I'll see you next time. So enjoy the rest of your day or evening. Okay? Bye.